we need to learn to appreciate our blessings, right? Like, we are so blessed in the United States. Like, it's insane. Like, you can't even comprehend how blessed you are if you're in the United States. And, you know, of course, everybody in the United States are not. But I guess I'm talking about people that, you know, like have a job or business, and, you know, are able to, you know, provide for themselves, you know, place to stay, and, you know, kind of like, I don't know, maybe like the average American that's going to work, and, you know, or whether it's at their own business or, you know, a job, you know, whatever, regularly bringing in income and supporting themselves and providing for themselves and their family. You know, them the people I'm talking to primarily. And so, I mean, this definitely applies to more than just that, like, group of people. But some of the stuff I'm about to say would not. You know, if you're struggling, like really struggling financially, this may not apply to you. Or it may. I don't know. But I think I'm going to say something in this video that will apply to pretty much everybody, if not everybody. When you think about your blessings in this country, this would even apply to people outside this country too, but actually the thing that made me want to do this video was I'm sitting outside Planet Fitness parking lot right now. I just dropped my son off at school, and I didn't just realize this, but, you know, some time ago I realized, like, how thankful I am for Planet Fitness, right? Planet Fitness, man, whoever came up with Planet Fitness, oh man, I am so thankful for them. I am so thankful for that individual or them people, whoever made it happen. I am so thankful for y'all. Planet Fitness is an amazing place, right? Like, they're open 24/7. They're all over the country, and it's only $10 a month for, like, their basic membership. It's only $20 a month. Oh, it's only $20 a month for their best membership, which allows you to work out at any Planet Fitness anywhere, wherever they exist. I don't know if they're international. I do know they're nationwide. I've worked out at Planet Fitness. Like, oh man, so many Planet Fitnesses here in Ohio. I've had to travel to, I think I was in Texas, and worked out at a couple Planet Fitnesses there, a couple different ones. I had to travel to Michigan, I believe Detroit, Michigan, worked out at Planet Fitnesses there. And then there's just so many here. Like, oh my goodness, I love Planet Fitness. I really do. Like, you could be working out there and just get tired of the people there, like seeing the same old people or the same old scenery, and go to a different one. I have two that are very close to me, and I just start going to the one I'm at now, maybe like a couple weeks ago or so. But before that, I was going to another one. such an amazing and incredible, huge blessing. Like, imagine, like, wanting to get in shape. Like, I need a gym, right? I don't like working out at home. Like, I work out by myself, but I still like people around me. I like the atmosphere, the environment of other people being around me. Like, you do your thing, I'm gonna do mine. We don't have to speak, but I like that you're here. It's amazing. It is amazing. It is amazing. All the equipment is new. They keep the place clean. They have TVs. They have so much equipment. Like, you get access to all of this equipment. It would cost you probably hundreds of thousands of dollars to supply all this equipment for yourself. Even if you just got one of each machine that they have, it would probably cost you close to $100,000, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars, because one, you're gonna have to have space to put all this stuff, right? And then who gonna clean it, right? You gonna clean it, keep it clean, take care of it. It's such a huge blessing. Just that one thing, it's just such a huge blessing. I can't even express how valuable Planet Fitness is to me. Like, I mean, because of Planet Fitness being available and accessible to me, I've dropped like 60 pounds. And I went from being overweight and uncomfortable in my body, like feeling pains in my back and, like getting winded going up the steps and all this stuff, and just getting winded from running around in the yard. I went from that to being, man, and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. Ever. And I'm even including when I was in the military. I'm in better shape now than when I was in the military. And I was in the Marines. I'm in better shape now than I was then. And Planet Fitness is a huge part of that. And I'm shredded like never before. I am shredded like never before. Like, this because of Planet Fitness. Like, it wouldn't be if it wasn't for Planet Fitness. It really wasn't. Like, now, that's not the only reason. There's other contributing factors. Like, I gotta take myself, like discipline and commitment and blah blah blah, how I eat, and like there's a lot more required than that. But Planet Fitness is definitely required also. It's just huge. It's amazing. I love it so much. I really do. But as I'm just sitting here, I'm just going to talk about the stores that I see. Like this whole plaza. These are things that I think most people take for granted. Okay, so oh my goodness. There's just this one plaza is just full of blessings. It's just full of them. Full of things to be grateful for, thankful for, that I don't think most of us even think about, because it's just normal for us being in the United States. I'm looking at a Save A Lot. Now, I don't shop at Save A Lot. And I'm not going to get into why. I used to, though. I'm not going to get into all of that. But Save A Lot is a huge, just grocery stores, period. What if you had to get your own food? There's still places in the world where people have to get their own food. Like, they have to catch, kill, clean their own food, and they have to do like their own farming. They have to plant, water, care for, and harvest like their own fruits and veggies. Fish, you know, if they want fish, they got to go out into the lake themselves and catch fish, and however they catch it, and then, you know, bring it to shore and, you know, kill it, and, well, it's gonna die on its own, but then cut it open and gut it and clean it and cook it. And they don't have refrigerators to put the stuff in, so they have to do this every day. There's no, I'm gonna put this in the freezer and I'll eat it next week. No, you catch it, you kill it, you clean it, you eat it now, or it's not gonna be any good. I think I could turn this off. You know how many blessings I just named just in that sentence right there? But we have the huge, it's such a huge blessing, man. It's so huge. It's huge. Like, I don't even think I understand. Like, I can't find the words to express how I feel about this. But to be able to go to the grocery store where other people have grown the food or raised the food, cleaned the food, killed the food, cleaned the food, harvested the food, all these different things, packaged the food, shipped the food, and put it in a, all you do, you're going to a place where all this is already done for you. And all you gotta do is pick what you want. And you take it to the counter, to the register, and pay for it, and boom, you're done. And you have whatever you want to eat. You know, like if you're, you know, those places in the world where people have to, you know, they're responsible for their own food. You know, like if they want meat, they have to go out and catch something that's running. They have to catch something that's running, or sneak up on something or whatever. Or if they want fish, they gotta catch it. If they want whatever, fruits or veggies, they gotta plant it, and they gotta wait for that stuff to grow, and they gotta care for it while it's growing. You know, all these things, right? They only have access to what's in their surroundings. So say they, you know, they have, I don't know, lamb or goat. Let's say they have goats. They have goats roaming, right? But say they want, I don't know, something else. Say they want rabbit. I mean, they don't, like, the point is, there are a lot of foods that they will never be able to taste because they don't have access to. Man, look, I just bought a jackfruit yesterday. Took me a minute to find it. But I found it. It wasn't cheap. It's $10 for one jackfruit, a baby jackfruit. But this thing is from Vietnam. It's from Vietnam. And it was here, it was frozen. I believe it was probably shipped frozen. And from the moment it was harvested, it was probably frozen and shipped here and then kept frozen. But it's from Vietnam. I would have never been able to experience a jackfruit. Oh, man. Unless I went to Vietnam. Which I have no plans of going to Vietnam. But that is, it's just amazing to me. That is amazing. I'm tasting a fruit from Vietnam. I didn't never. Oranges. We don't grow oranges. Ain't no oranges in Ohio. Just even something like oranges. Like I think like a lot of people are used to drinking orange juice, right? I like buying oranges and making my own orange juice. No oranges in Ohio. If not for grocery stores and the farmers that grow the oranges and then, harvest them and ship them, and the stores and all the people in between, whatever that process is. Like, there's a lot of people involved in that process. You got truckers involved in that process that help get, the foods from one state to another, or even one country to another, or whatever. Like, you have truckers, you have freaking, I don't know, boats, maybe planes, I don't even know. But you have a lot of people involved in that process. A lot of people. And all I do, even though I had to go to a couple stores to find this jackfruit, I had to get online and, do some research, like, where can I buy jackfruit? And it didn't take me long. It ain't like it took me hours or days, right, to find it. It took me maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, It's amazing. It is really amazing. We're talking about oranges. It's like such a common thing, but there's a lot involved in us in Ohio being able to taste the orange or to have orange juice. It is amazing. Like, I could talk about it like for a long time, and I still feel like I'm falling way short of just, really expressing how I feel. How great of a blessing that these things are. I'm looking at City Trends, Dollar Tree. And then what's so beautiful about this? Like, things are set up. Not only do you have all these people involved, like, it's all set up to make our lives comfortable, to make us happy, to serve our needs and our desires. It's like we're kings and queens in this earth and don't even realize it, because everything is set up. Like, when you think, everything's set up for our pleasure and our satisfaction, right? Everything. Because you got people growing oranges in other parts of the world, and they do all these things to get them to us, that don't have access to oranges. And on top of all of that, you figure all the hard work they do, which farming and anything in that industry is hard work. Everything's hard work, really. I mean, being homeless is hard work. Like, but they do all that they do, right? And all the people involved, they do all that they do. All the work that's put into just something as, something like getting oranges to us, to our grocery stores. And then they still aim to keep things affordable. That is part of the mission also. It's not, we're just going to get this stuff there and then, we're going to price it however we want, or we're going to get rich off of this. No, we're going to keep these prices low and affordable, so as many people as possible can afford them, so everybody can get these things. Like Planet Fitness, like $10. Come on, man. Planet Fitness, $10 a month. Like, there's no reason. I don't know. I don't understand why anybody goes anywhere else. And all you get for $10 a month, the access to you get access to so much equipment. So much equipment. And then they have TVs. They have freaking TVs, like a ridiculous amount of TVs. A ridiculous amount. Right? And then for even $20 a month, like that's nothing. That's $120 a year. And you get access to everything. If you like to tan, they got tanning. They got massage beds. They got massage chairs. They got a little lounge room that you can go in and just sit there and watch TV. You can have you something. They have freaking, which, you know, it's amazing to me though. They have freaking Pizza Mondays, where it's free pizza all day. Like, what? And you're only paying $10 or $20 a month. Like, come on. Like, this world is set up and geared to, like, we're treated like kings and queens. We don't even realize it. But everything is set up and geared to give us the best, most enjoyable experience at the best and most affordable price. Everybody want to keep their prices low. Now, whether, you know, I mean, I'm not going to get into like motives behind that, but whatever the motives are, it's still set up the way it is. And I really believe there's a genius behind that makes it that way, that kind of like set it up that way. And, you know, people in these different industries, they just have to comply, because, you know, I'm sure people would like to get a lot more money for, you know, like their memberships or, you know, the food or merchandise or whatever. But anyway, you got like City Trends and Dollar Tree. City Trends sells clothes. These are people that make clothes all over the world. What if you had to make your own clothes? You know that story in the Bible about Adam and Eve? Well, I don't even think, did they make their own clothes? I don't know. I don't remember. Anyway, what if you had to make your own clothes though? Like Amish people make their own clothes. There's another sect that makes their own clothes. I don't know, whatever. I'm just saying, what if you had to make your own clothes? There are people all over the world that are making clothes and making sure they get in department stores. And all you gotta do is pick out what you like, take it to the register and buy it. You didn't have to make a thing. You didn't have to sew nothing. You didn't have to get the material for it. Like, nothing. You even know how dope this, like all of this, how dope this is? Dollar Tree. The whole purpose behind Dollar Tree is to, again, it's like I said, it's to provide products at the most affordable price so everybody can get them. So you go there, everything's $1. Everything's $1. You gotta be careful in that store though, because that could be tricky. Like that, everything's $1. You end up at the register and spending like $150. Like, whoa. You gotta be careful, but everything's $1. Everything in there is $1. All you gotta do is go. And you have access to such a insanely large variety of products. They have food in there, they have hygiene products in there. Oh man, they have toys in there. I think they even might have clothes in there. I don't know. So much stuff though. Hair care products, deodorant, shampoos, soaps, body washes, lotions. Like, it's insane how much they offer, and it's all $1. They have dishes in there, like bowls, like bottle, like water bottle. Like, it's so much. And you go to one place. You go to one place and have access to all of these products. Okay, I'm about to wrap this up. I hope y'all get what I'm saying. These are things, though, Like I always, I always say, like in my books, I say this, and blah blah blah. Your blessings always outweigh your challenges, always. But the problem is, a lot of times people don't see that because they get so used to blessings that they take them for granted. This is every day, it's every day. So it's like, it just becomes normal. Like you don't even think about it anymore. These are huge blessings. And there's more here. I didn't even talk about like places like Burger King, that's right behind me, where you can, and just restaurants in general, where you can literally, you go to a restaurant. Come on, man. Come on. You have different classifications of restaurants. You have expensive restaurants. You have affordable restaurants. You have restaurants like fast food restaurants where you can go and get a freaking cheeseburger for $1. Right? You have places you could go to get a whole pizza made for you for $5. $5 a whole pizza made for you. Like you could literally like feed your family for $5. We're not gonna talk about quality. This video is not about quality. We're not criticizing anything. We're just saying these things are available, and at some point I've partaken in all of it. Right? You have pizza night for $5. You could go to a freaking Redbox and rent a movie for like a couple dollars. I don't know what it is now. I haven't been in a long time, but I used to go. Get a movie. And if you have a smart TV, you just freaking stream the movie to your TV for a few bucks. You never even have to get up. Like, come on, man. This is an amazing world that we live in. It's an amazing world. Like, it's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing. But you have restaurant. You go, let's take like you go to a restaurant. And this would apply to every restaurant. And you have just a menu of items that just goes on and on. You have so many options of what you can eat. Like, what do you want? Like, anything you want. Like, what do you want? And you just pick what you want, and somebody cooks it for you and freaking brings it to you. And all you do is just, you pay them. You go in there, you place your order. What do I want? What do I want? You can have anything. Do you know how huge of a blessing that is? That you can go to a place and you can, whatever your heart desires, you can have. Whatever you want to eat, you can have to eat. You don't even have to cook it. You just tell the people what you want. They cook it. They bring it to you. You don't have to wash a dish after. They come, they take your dishes away. Oh, man. They're nice to you. Like, come on. If you don't like the food, like this was burnt, or something's wrong with it, they'll take it away. And they'll make you another one. They'll make you another one and bring it to you and apologize to you. And they don't charge you anymore. It's insane. It's insane how incredibly blessed we are. It's insane. And then if that takes too long, they have fast food. The Burger King behind me. All these different fast food places. Oh, they're taking too long? We got you. We're gonna cook the food faster for you because you don't like to wait. You didn't have to catch or kill anything. You didn't have to clean anything. Like, you didn't have to prepare anything. Like, you didn't have to do nothing. But they're taking too long. Okay. Imagine how long it would take if you had to do it yourself. But okay, they're taking too long. Okay. It's like the universe. It's like, okay, boom, fast food spots. You go in there and order, you get your food in a fraction of the time. And still, very extensive menus. There's no restaurant now I could think of their menu that I can name everything on the menu. Not one. There's so much to choose from. These fast food restaurants, you go there for breakfast, lunch, dinner. You want a snack? You want ice cream? They got ice cream. Oh, wait, you want an apple pie? They got freaking apple pie. Oh, wait, we came up with our own stuff. Cinnamon fries and chicken fries and they just be putting twists on stuff and coming up with their own creations and presenting them to you and making them available. Like, come on, man. Come on. All you do is go in there. You walk in the door, you tell them what you want, and they make it for you. And then they bring it to you, and you pay. And at fast food spots, you pay even less. Like, you feed your whole family for $20. You make a feed them for less than that. I mean, it depends on what you get. It's incredible. It's mind-blowing. Like, we are blessed beyond our comprehension, beyond our ability to understand. And this, for me, is honestly, it's kind of frustrating that because I'm explaining it, I'm talking about it, but I know I really don't get it. Like, I'm really not getting the fullness of how blessed I am. I'm glad I at least recognize it, though. But it's like comprehending how many stars are in the sky, or comprehending, the number of grains of sand on a beach. It's like being able to understand that or comprehend that. It's like the same thing, when it comes to how blessed we are in this world. And there's just so much more. There's so much more I could talk about. I don't know, maybe another video. But look. When you start realizing how blessed you are in this life, then you look at life totally different. You have a totally different perspective on your life. Don't matter if you're facing challenges. That don't matter. Because you're blessed. I'm looking at a delivery truck right now, delivering merchandise to a store. Like, it don't matter. Like, the challenges don't matter. The challenges that you face never outweigh your blessings. I could even talk if you're homeless. We could have that conversation too. It's still the truth. Your blessings still outweigh your challenges. It is so much. Like, I didn't even talk about health and your health. Like, it's just so much. It's so much. Like, it's like the stars of the sky. Like, for real. It's frustrating trying to, like, explain this and knowing that I'm falling way short. And I can't I don't know. I don't think there are words to express this. You just got to have the understanding. And I have a little bit of understanding, but I know I could go so much deeper. And I want to, and I hope to understand my blessings on a deeper level, so I could become more thankful, more grateful, more appreciative. And, those behaviors will be reflected in my behavior. All right. I'm about to go in here and work out. I'm out.